Hello, Facebook friends. Hello, friends. Wherever you're watching this, could be YouTube. This is Dana Glass coming at you with part 2 of my series. I'm doing a series right now on. I had a medical issue going on, and so many lessons I learned in that journey. And so I'm committed to speaking out. I'm committed to being a voice for that journey. So today's is not necessarily about what happened to me, but about who's with you and preparing for that moment, right? So we're indispensable. We think that, nothing's going to happen to us, right? Especially us girls. We're super girls. We can do it all. We're the ones that take care of everybody else, right, you guys? Wouldn't you agree? And so when we're down and out, who's your advocate? When you can't talk, who's your advocate? And you know what? We wait until we get into emergencies, right? Before we talk about that. So I just want to share what happened with me and why I'm so passionate about it now and getting my affairs in order. Hi, Julie. So here's the thing, you guys. You don't think about that, right? So the first visit, I took my man with me to my doctor's appointment. And literally, I was in bad shape. This is like 2 weeks into my headache that I had going on. I was feeling like someone was choking me. I'm trying to think of some of the other symptoms that at that point. Hey, girl. Hi, Alicia. And I've always been into my health. I always want to take good care of myself. My sister passed away, you guys, 5 years ago this month. And the day she found out she had cancer, it was stage 4. She lived 5 months. And, today as I was thinking about that, who advocated for her? Because a year before that, she was having symptoms. She was having numbness in her legs and different things. And they checked her for MS. She went to all these different doctors. And they just basically told her they couldn't figure it out. They didn't keep pursuing it, even though she had the symptoms. So I'm going to be that voice. This is my movement. My movement is called Unleashing the Truth. Because you know what? We pay this insurance fund, right? And we think that's going to take care of us. But at the end of the day, you guys, it really doesn't. You have to be your own advocate. So today I want to share with you, if something happens to you, who's taking care of you? Who's your advocate? So the first visit I went to the doctor, my man he was my advocate, right? Kind of, he listened to what she had to say. Sometimes it's good to have the second pair of ears because they're going to catch things differently than you caught. So I was a mess that day. I was crying and everything else. Literally, this is what my doctor said to me. Are you depressed? Now, I live in Michigan. There's no sunshine. But no, I'm not depressed. There's something wrong with me. I'm choking. So I get that that's their first thing, they're thinking you're stressed out. They're thinking you're cray-cray. I mean, they thought I was cray-cray. And I said, no. I walked out of that appointment, you guys, with 3 prescriptions that I was not. Blood pressure meds, I've never had high blood pressure. But the fact that I had high blood pressure that day should have told her something. I've never had a history. That's a symptom, right? Second prescription was for acid reflux. She said, that's my choking. I said, no, it's not. I'm not even hardly eating, and I don't have any other symptoms that go along with that. The third thing was she tried to give me Wellbutrin for my depression that I'm telling her I don't have. So I walked out of there frustrated. The next night, I was in the ER. My girlfriend took me, Christy, who, thank God for her. She's in the health field. And she had to advocate. So I have a huge family history of heart issues, right? My blood pressure had been high all that day. We get into the ER. My left arm's numb. I feel like someone's choking me, so I can't breathe. My blood pressure skyrocketed. So wouldn't you think the first thing they would do is the EKG? Like, hello, I have all this family history. All my grandparents have had heart attacks, strokes, right? No. If she had not been in that room, you guys, with me, she's the reason why I got my EKG. They finally said, I think the doctor got tired of listening to her mouth. So they finally walked out, came back in with the EKG. Thank goodness that was okay. But it was the peace of mind knowing, hey, let's rule that out, right? Let's get to the bottom of my symptoms. So that was my second ER visit. My third ER visit, 4 days later after the first one, My man went back with me, and I'm like, seriously? My daughter later on told me she works at the ER. She wasn't there that night, but she's like, they put you in the room where there's a lot of times crazy people. That's the crazy aisle. Now, they could have been busy, Mom. Oh, no, they thought I was crazy. They thought I was crazy. And literally, I don't think they were going to do anything for me. I finally got them to do a CAT scan, right, to rule out these headaches I've been having. By that point, it was 2.5 weeks, you guys. We don't just have headaches like that. Nothing was touching my headache. So then they do the CAT scan. So, having people with you, being that side of ears when you really are not in a position, you're not hearing what they're really saying, and advocating for what you need, right? We have to advocate. You have to be demanding nowadays. And here's the other part to that. When I was down and out, I wasn't on my Facebook. I got that figured out now, guys. Thanks to my girl Zenobia. She taught me something. And I wasn't, people were blowing up my phone. I really just could not connect with people. And I thought about this later on. My girlfriend said, I need your man's number. I need your daughter's number. So in the case of an emergency, have that already set up. The people love you. People, when you're not around, we miss you. We love you. So we just want to hear from you. Give somebody your Facebook if you don't have the automation. Do whatever, you guys. So we want to hear from you. We want to know you're okay, right? That didn't happen for me, and I had people blowing up my phone because I wasn't contacting them back. And so just, they want a peace of mind that you're okay, or what can they do for you? I had people messaging me, hey, what can I do for you, girl? Do you need your house clean? Do you need meals cooked? No, I didn't care. I wasn't big, or I was knocked out, right? So you guys, you have to advocate for yourself. This whole series is about that. I'm going to teach you some of the things I've learned along the way, and I will not take for granted. So who's your advocate? Who has your friends' numbers? Who can get into your Facebook or put on Facebook for you, say, hey, look, she's okay, or pray for her, she's going through this. Not to be nosy, but we all just want to know what we can do for you, right? So I just want to say I appreciate all the love that I've had during these last couple of weeks. I appreciate for, Christy and Rob for taking me to the hospital, for being my advocate, for not thinking that I was cray-cray. Seriously, I thought I was cray-cray. I know they thought I was cray-cray. I cannot wait to share that one story with you guys, with this girl in the second visit. That will come probably tomorrow. So stay tuned. If you find value, share this, because the movement is unleashing the truth. The truth is our system is jacked up. And there's no more. I'm going to become a voice. I'm looking for people to be that voice with me, right? We have to stand up for our own rights. We pay all this money out for insurance. We do all these things. We're compliant. And you know what? At the end of the day, they want to shrug you off like you're nothing. It's your life. It's your health. Own it. Smooches.